This is a quick video on the Yamaha MG06X compact mixer. And I think I'm 10 years too late. This came out in, I believe, 2014. Here we are at 2024. So it's been out quite a while and it's never been updated. So what does that tell you? That tells you the quality was there from the start and there was basically no reason to update. So let's talk a little about it. First of all, this is a super tiny mixer, as you can see. It fits easily into a backpack or even something smaller, but you can have all your cables and the mixer in one small carry case or backpack. It's made of metal, all metal construction, very tank-like, a little plastic on the side. I know from experience, I did drop it and it came no damage. So that's a great feature. You know, Yamaha has a 7-year warranty on their speakers. Maybe someone can answer this question. I don't know if they have a 7-year warranty on their mixers also. Maybe someone can tell me yes or no. But like I said, super popular. I know, for example, with some speakers, I'm thinking of the Bose S1 Pro. It has an issue with their mic channel being low gain, and people turn in the speaker or get something more powerful because they're not satisfied with that one channel, the mic channel. Well, this mixer will solve that problem, and many people with that issue turn to this. The only problem is it's not battery operated. That's one of the improvements I would like to see. But this little mixer will give you the clean gain for that S1 Pro mic channel that's missing. So that's really good. People report that the reverbs are really good. I myself, as a drummer, just use one, just to give a little presence on the snare drum. But the reverbs are good. It's a 2-channel mixer as far as XLR inputs. It does not have mid control. That's, of course, these are the little nitpicks I'm going to be talking about. But because of something so small and inexpensive, you can't really expect it. But it should be known. It doesn't have mid control. And it doesn't have any kind of output for a auxiliary out or monitor out. So that's one of the weaknesses I find. Both of those weaknesses, I believe in the next mixer up, the MG06X, that doesn't have mids out, but does have aux out. The current price, I looked it up on Amazon or Sweetwater, $170. That price has pretty much been stable for a while. Another use of this small mixer is for keyboardists. Again, it gives that extra amount of gain that keyboardists might be looking for, and it gives them that much more control of the gain and some extra reverbs that just plugging straight into a keyboard into a powered speaker wouldn't have. So you might be wondering, why am I reviewing a mixer that's been out for 10 years? And the reason I'm sharing this with you is there's something that maybe people aren't aware of. And that is, there's an adapter that can be bought for a reasonable price that turns the mixer into something that's stable on a mic stand. So here I have it set up on this mic stand. Now don't ask me about where to get such a short mic stand. What I did was I bought a very inexpensive mic stand. I don't remember how much it was, maybe $30. And I cut it down because I wanted something to be at arm level when I'm playing electronic drums right next to my kit. So you won't be able to find this exact mic stand, this height, I don't believe. But the use of a hacksaw was pretty easy. Went right through this cheap stand and I made it exactly the height I needed. So the adapter is right here. It's called the BMS 10A. You can purchase it on Sweetwater for $18, which is very reasonable. And it gives you the option to tilt it, turn it. So it really is a nice feature, and I just believe a lot of people aren't aware of this. That same adapter will also work on the next larger mixer, which again is the MG06X. So it's really nice little accessory, and I was surprised at the price. It hasn't gone up much since I bought it, but it really makes it more functional. And I'm thinking of acoustic guitarists. Again, they're sitting on a stool, and then you can have the mixer right next to you to make quick adjustments. So I like to share with you a little trick of the trade that I came up with. Maybe other people are aware of this, but because it doesn't have an aux out or monitor out, I like to run my subwoofers with an independent gain, independent volume control, where usually people will run the mixer into the sub, then into the top. And of course, if you want the best performance from your top, that's the way to do it. But again, I like to get independent gain from my subwoofer. I like to dial down the sub for certain tracks or certain situations, and I like to be able to dial up the sub independent from the top. So this is the way I do it. So since this, going back to this, since I don't have a monitor out or an aux out, I'm gonna run this from the headphone out. And this particular cable is reasonable. I got this at Amazon. I could put the link for $20. The only downside is it doesn't come in a decent length. It's only 10 foot is the longest I was able to find, which is kind of, you know, if you have your subwoofer right next to you, it's fine, but I like to have it to be able to sit back a little further, but I haven't figured that one out yet. 10-foot cable. So the cable is plugged into my phone jack, and the cable has to be TRS, like a headphone jack, 1/4 inch. And then the other side is your dual RCA that goes into left and right of the subwoofer. Works great. And then I could use the headphone control, and here's my subwoofer. I could dial it up instantaneously. I could mute it really quickly to hear how it sounds without the sub. And then here I have my level, which is independent from the sub, which would be my top. Really nice little tweak, and I wanted to share that with people. I think a lot of people might be interested in that, and they wouldn't know which cable to use. Here's another look at it. Dual RCA, left and right into your sub, and make sure the other 1/4 inch must be TRS. Couple of suggestions if Yamaha is listening. I'm sure they're tracking my videos because they're so popular with millions of viewers. So after 10 years, I think it's time for an update. They should come out with an MG06X2, and this is what I like to see. Bluetooth would be nice, definitely Bluetooth. Some people complain of this little wall wart, they call it. They say it takes up too much room on their power strip. To me, it's not a big deal. But one thing I would like to see an update is this connection, AC connection. It's kind of flimsy, if I can focus here. Anyway, it's easily pulled out if someone trips on it. Plugs in right here. There you go, focus. Anyway, easily, if you pull on that cord, it's coming right out. Again, the MG10 has a locking AC connection, much more gig worthy. So that's a little downside on this particular mixer. Of course, I mentioned mid control or an aux out. Again, probably is not going to happen if you want something so tiny. And did I mention this little guy is 2 pounds? Really, nothing is smaller. Nothing is in this size is built like this. And again, that's why it's been out for so many years. So many people have this, and many happy customers. What can I say? Here on line 5-6, I have 1/4 inch left and right. That's to plug in my tablet or phone. Again, a suggestion for an upgraded model would be like JBL does. and that is to have a direct lightning connection, which is really convenient. Oh, one more update, Yamaha. This little guy should be battery powered. I personally use it with some kind of external battery source sitting next to me on the floor, something small. It doesn't take much power, but it would be nice if it was run internally with some batteries. Okay, sum it up. Like I said, this mixer is known for having a very clean sound. It has excellent gain. For example, I have a speaker, again, Yamaha DBR10, and if you just plug it straight into the speaker, you're not going to get the full potential of the speaker. As soon as you use the mixer, the dBs go up considerably. This mixer is considered a clean sound. It has good reverb. It's built like a tank. I mentioned metal. It's super lightweight, 2 pounds, small, fits in a backpack. And again, one of the main reasons I made this video is to share with you how easily and inexpensively, $18, that you can mount it on any mic stand. So, hope you enjoyed. If you're looking for a small mixer, this is the one I recommend until they come up with the new model, the MG06X2, with my recommendation. This is Bill. Later.